Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. My name is Fariha Anjum, Assistant Professor of English. Today I am going to teach you The Eclipse by Virginia Woolf. It is the second essay of your English compulsory book, a selection of modern English essays. First of all, I will give you a brief introduction of the essay. The writer has explained artistically about a particular event of a solar eclipse. Solar eclipse is a phenomenon when the moon passes between the sun and the earth, totally or partially blocking the sun rays and darkening certain areas of earth. It took place in England on a certain morning. The people from different parts of England started moving towards north late at night on trains or by cars towards Euston railway station. They were gathered to see dawn time solar eclipse. At first the sun was in its full glory, but suddenly the eclipse started. Darkness surrounded the sun for just 24 seconds. This half-minute eclipse of the sun was the moment of charm for all. Now we move forward and I give you a list of some words from the essay which you may find difficult to understand while reading the chapter. I have tried to find the simplest meanings of the words so that you may find it easy to understand while you are reading. Bog means swamp or marsh. Lodge, it means live. Prominence, importance. Bounded means jumped. Brimming, teeming or full. Hounds are hunting dogs. Macintoshes, waterproof raincoats. Primeval, primitive or old. Squatted, crouched or sit with knees bent. Tusks, matted growth or tuft. It's a small area of grass. Fiery means bright red. Frailer, weaker. Gauze, it means thin mist. Massed, lumped or gathered. Moor, wasteland or heath. Muffled, decreased. Now some more words and their meanings. Murk, gloom or darkness. Slackened, made slow. Thrusting, dashing or running. Capsizes, turns over. Convalescence, recovery from illness. Decked, decorated. Endured, lasted or continued. Hoop, ring. Obeisance, homage or reverence. Rejuvenescence, renewal of youthfulness or rejuvenation. Respite, repose or rest. Sprang, jumped. Tints, shading of color or tinged. Trifling, ordinary. We move towards the essay. Do you know what is eclipse? Suraj Grahan. All of you must have an idea of eclipse as we have recently observed this phenomena in our country on 21st June 2020. It was the first solar eclipse of this year. Sky watchers observed a ring of fire solar eclipse. In some parts of Pakistan, even 97 to 98% coverage was seen. Medical experts advise not to watch the eclipse directly as it is harmful for eyes and skin. Those who wish to watch eclipse, they have to take some precautionary measures. This essay also describes a scene of eclipse. A detailed description is given which creates suspense, excitement, as well as a sense of thankfulness. We can divide this chapter in 3 parts: scene before eclipse, scene during the eclipse, and the scene after the eclipse. First part of the essay is scene before eclipse. Here we see excitement of the people, sense of equality, and their resemblance with primitive people. All the people in England were eager to see how the sun underwent an eclipse. They wanted to come to a place near Euston railway station in the country of Yorkshire. They were travelling either in trains or in cars in this most noisy and cold night. The people had left their labour and leisure, both, and were gathering in the open space of this place. Even the farmers joined the procession in their Sunday clothes. Here the reference of Sunday clothes means they considered it a sacred and important ceremony like going to church and praying. When they reached at the meeting place on a high mountain, they all considered themselves equal. They put off the badges or signs of individuality. They considered themselves one because their purpose was same. They were looking like statues, standing prominently. They looked like people of ancient world who came to salute the dawn. They looked like the worshippers gathering at Stonehenge. Students, here I mentioned the word Stonehenge. It is a prehistoric ruin, or you may say a monumental remain in Wiltshire, South England. Second, but the most important part of the essay is scene during eclipse. Duration was 24 seconds. When the sun blotted out, colors disappeared, and there was a sense of hopelessness and fear. The dawn was approaching. It was now time for the sun to rise in the east. The sun rays struck the scattered clouds of several colors. It looked as if the ice began to melt on account of the shining sun rays. It was certain that the sun would have to stop its normal function of giving light and heat. It had to move at full speed through the clouds to reach a clear spot. Its speed gave the idea of a race between the clouds and the sun. The clouds threw every obstacle in its way, but the sun made its way through these clouds. It seemed the clouds were trying to cover the sun from all sides. Soon it seemed that the sun had lost its brightness. It looked like a crescent moon of first night. The 24 seconds of eclipse started. The people felt as if all the colors began to disappear from the earth. They were overtaken by a wave of colorlessness. They felt hopeless and fearful. They feared that the sun was dead and hanging lifelessly behind the clouds. The shadow of the eclipsed sun grew darker and darker over the moor. It seemed as if the sun, the flesh and the blood of the world was dead, but it was only for 24 seconds. Third part of the essay is Scene after the eclipse. The 24 seconds solar eclipse at last came to an end. The darkness turned into brightness. Gradually the colors appeared again in their original shape. The world became more solid with all the things which the people could see once again. As a matter of fact, the sun rays give life and vitality to all types of biological life concerning man, animal and plant. Both the radiation and heat of the sun sustain the growth of life on earth. This is because light and heat are needed to ripen the fruits and crops, to grow the plants and trees, and to keep alive man and animal. The whole structure of civilization thus owes its existence to the sun, which is the flesh and blood of the world. The sun is this vital life-giving force which makes the availability of both light and heat possible to all those who need them, whether man, animal or plant. We have gone through 3 parts of the essay. The excitement of the people in the first part changed into hopelessness and fear in the second part. But in the third part, when the sun came back and spread its light everywhere, people's confidence came back along with colors of the world. The people realized the importance of the sun and also that nothing in the world is permanent. From examination point of view, you must be ready for long and short questions. I tell you some of the questions. If you want to note down, you can do it. Question number 1. Describe the scene of eclipse. Question number 2. What is the purpose of the reference to Stonehenge? What is the significance of the conclusion that the whole fabric of civilization was modeled and molded? Question number 4. How does the writer reveal her mental point of view? Who are we in the first paragraph? I advise you all to read the chapter once again so that you may be able to answer any question asked by the examiner. I wish good luck to all of you. Thank you so much.